Tudo kitchen, boy. I'm hungry.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Tudo Kitchen. Today we're going to be making a Cajun shrimp and biscuit bake. This recipe is mad easy and I think y'all like it. Alright, so in a cast iron pan we're going to start off with just a little bit of vegetable oil. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and use some jumbo shrimp. Now if you would like to use smaller shrimp, that's okay too, but I like to use jumbo shrimp for different various dishes. Alright, now I have a Cajun seasoning here that I made myself, so I'll put the recipe down below. Now, honestly, this is kind of a weird way to mix your shrimp, so if you wanted to basically do this in a bowl beforehand, that's okay too. I don't know, I just do it this way sometimes when I'm feeling lazy. Alright, now be careful not to let your shrimp burn, but go ahead and take those off before they begin to overcook. You just want to cook them, just basically get them right as soon as they turn pink. Alright, now we're going to start off with a half a stick of butter. Move that around. Now let the butter catch all the flavor left behind from the seasoning. That's kind of why I do it that way. It's a weird method, but it works. Now I have some diced onions and garlic here. You can use any sort of onions as well, but I'm just using a yellow onion. Now, as you can see, the onions will start to caramelize, and it smells amazing. Now I have some frozen peas and carrots. If you want to use some fresh peas and carrots, that's perfect too. But frozen peas and carrots just tend to hold up well for a one-pot recipe. Alright, now let's put our shrimp back in the dish. Smells amazing, honestly, and I think once you add the cream in there, you'll kind of see how it starts to come together. But I'm only using a cup and a half of cream. You can use maybe half and half if you don't have any heavy cream. You can maybe even use whole milk. But I do recommend using at least half and half or heavy cream. Alright, now I have turned the temperature down to medium heat, only because you want the milk or the cream to start simmering, and once it starts to simmer you can go ahead and add your Parmesan cheese in there. It really doesn't matter how much Parm you use. I did use about a half a cup. If you want to use a little bit more, that's okay too. Also, some pro tips, you can go ahead and throw some mozzarella in there if you like. Just have fun with this. Alright, as you can see, the Parmesan has caused the milk to start to thicken up a bit. Now we're going to go ahead and start placing our biscuits down in the dish. Now, I have the Pillsbury graham biscuits that come 8 in a pack. Now all you can do if you don't want to use just 8, I like to split mine in half. The layer ones tend to split a little bit easier, but the graham ones will split too if you just work it a little bit. And we're just going to kind of shingle it all around the cast iron pan. It doesn't really matter if they're like not all the way touching. Sometimes like they'll expand and grow, so that's okay. Like this doesn't have to be 100% perfect unless you want it to be. Now I have a little bit of an egg wash here that I'm just going in and brushing over the top of my biscuits. I want them to have a nice dope finish. Also, it'll help my seasoning stick to the top too. I'm just using some red pepper flakes here, and if you'd like, you can go ahead and throw maybe a little bit of garlic powder on top. Whatever you want, some garlic powder. I have some oregano on there as well. Alright, now we're going to put that in the oven at 400 degrees and boom. After about 15 minutes, you should have a nice golden brown biscuit dish. And honestly, you can brush the top with some butter. I'm using some salted butter here just to finish it off, just to give it a nice little sheen. Honestly guys, this one pot recipe is mad easy. It's a one pot, one pan recipe that even the kids can get in on. Hope you guys enjoy. Until next time, y'all. Peace.